I'm here with Lawrence Kretschmer, who has so very nicely offered to come in and give me another lesson in Jewish cooking. We took on latkes a couple months ago, and they were awesome. And that was a great Hanukkah specialty, but we have something today which is perfect for Passover, and
Matzo
it is
Brei.
Matzo Brei.
So I'm like your Jewish home cooking expert on the B team?
Yes, I prefer Bubby, but you don't like that one.
No, I'm going to be the Jewish home cooking expert.
You'll be the Jewish home cooking expert.
We're going to do breakfast today.
Okay, awesome. I'm
Matzo Brei.
Matzo Brei. Let's do it.
So this is a dish that's sort of spurred on by Passover, but I think people now make it all year round because whereas matzah used to only be in the stores at Passover,
Right.
it's available all year round. This is probably the easiest dish in the world. It takes all of 3 ingredients, not including the toppings. So we're going to use regular plain matzah.
Right.
You don't want to buy salted matzah. You don't want to buy whole wheat matzah. And the hardest part of this dish is soaking the matzah. So we're going to break up 3 sheets of matzah. And this water needs to be warm.
Yeah.
And we're going to soak in warm water.
These are pretty big pieces. It's
Pretty
not-
big pizza, yeah. You don't want to make it much smaller than that because you're going to end up with a mush. So we have our matzah soaking in warm water. Very simple recipe for Matzo Brei. I've simplified the ratio so you can never forget it in a pinch. You can scale it up and scale it down very easily.
That's me.
All you need to remember is 3 to 2, 3
Okay.
to 2, 3 to 2. The first time I demoed this dish was, about, I don't know, maybe 30-something years ago when I was in 7th grade. And we were doing a public speaking segment in English class, and everybody had to teach how to do something. So you had kids teaching how to make paper airplanes. And my friend Henry Hu and I decided we were going to do cooking segments.
Awesome.
This is long before there were widespread
No.
cooking segments. Henry made General Ching's chicken, and I made Matzo Brei.
It
So
was really General Ching's chicken. We looked it up.
General Ching came before
Yeah.
General Tso. So it's always going to be 3 to 2. So
2.
3 sheets of matzah to 2 eggs.
Okay.
Or if you were just making it for yourself, I'm making this for enough for both of us.
Yes, thank
I know
you.
you have a big appetite. So
usually do.
we're going to do 3 sheets of matzah, 2 eggs. If it was
Yeah.
just you alone, you could do 1.5 sheets of matzah
Oh,
and
no,
1 egg.
this
But that's no fun.
That's not really
Plus, matzah brei is really good cold, so I recommend always
Really?
doing 3 to 2. So we're going to beat our 3 eggs. The only other thing you're going to want to do while this is happening is you want to prepare your top. Well, we should turn on the burner, and we also want to prepare our toppings. Now, classically, by the way, there are different types of matzo brei. There's sweet matzo brei and savory matzo brei.
Yeah.
And we only make sweet matzo
And when
brei.
you say we, you mean...
You and me.
Oh.
You and me. So
we will only make...
if we were making savory matzo brei, there's all kinds of versions with onions. Yeah, put some good butter in there. Butter, not oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if you were making it with savory, would you use schmaltz?
Or schmaltz or oil. But for sweet, you only use butter.
Let's just...
Think French toast.
All right.
Okay. So
We would use
this has gotten pretty soft now. So I was going to say you'd want to get a head start on your toppings while you're waiting for this to soak.
Okay.
And the most popular topping for matzo brei is sugar and cinnamon, which is a fun thing if there's a child around. You could say, hey, go make this sugar cinnamon mixture. They like doing it. So
I will be the child.
I'm going to strain the matzah, and I'm going to get most, if not all, the water out. So you can see how
you
it's
do
broken
have
down into
some,
pretty
like-
big pizzas. Yeah.
But there's some
want
crumbly stuff.
you want to show the character of the matzah, so you can see there's still some ends on there. So we're going to dump that into our mixing bowl while the burner's getting hot, and we're going to add the egg. So we have 3 sheets of matzah, 2 eggs,
2 eggs.
and then we're going to take a pinch of salt because we
Good.
put a pinch of salt on everything.
Everything.
Generous pinch. And we're going to mix it. We're really just going to fold it. We don't want to mix it like crazy because if we mix it like crazy, we're going to have matzah mush instead of matzo brei. So the pieces of matzah should still sort of be identifiable after they've been cooked. One of the things about matzah brei is that it should be firm and not wet, so it should be beginning to dry. You want to make sure there's enough exposed edges to melt the sugar and cinnamon mixture.
Right, it's kind of going to get in there.
So the way that we're going to
Right,
accomplish
little
that is we're going to
sweet.
put the mixture in the pan, and we're going to let it set at first. We're going to spread it around, let it set. And then after it sets, we're going to kind of break it up into medium-sized pieces as we flip it. For some reason, matzo brei became like a dad dish. I don't know why. Because as you know, I don't just make dad dishes. I make all dishes.
You make all dishes, I know.
But yeah, I make this for Delilah all the time.
Yeah. No, I think Grandpa Jerry will be proud.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Now you're gonna-
begin to separate some of the pieces, kind of like that. And then I'm gonna start to flip them. Very sort of imperfect here. But you can see how you're getting some nice texture there. Starting to get some browning. But as you can see, again, I'm not totally scrambling it. So you've got some nice pieces in there. And that's pretty much all you need to do. Once that turns, they're gonna be pretty well cooked. So we're just gonna, I don't burn anybody here. Now you have to be ready
Oh, I'm ready.
to add your sugar cinnamon mixture right away so that it melts and you kind of get this nice glaze. So another advantage to making this style of matzo brei where we've preserved the fairly large pieces but not like big slices of pancake style is that there's enough surface area that you can actually top it with jelly or jam. So I
like to
think
do
you
that.
happen to have some.
I do.
Okay. So you just find some like big chunks and spread some.
Oh, I don't even think
I like strawberry. Is that strawberry?
it is. It's strawberry.
Yeah,
You said you like strawberries.
You'd be
I like
making
strawberries.
Delilah very happy today.
Oh, I'm making myself very happy.
Oh,
today.
good. Good. I just find it's a little more overpowering than the sugar and cinnamon, but if you leave big enough pieces, there's enough contrast in flavor and texture that it's okay. Good, yeah?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. It's sweet, not savory for sure. And then, of course, the beautiful thing about matzo brei is it can do it all year long. It doesn't have to be just for Passover.
I will truly be making this, I promise. It's delicious. And thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.